Greetings YouTube, DJ Bonebreaker coming at you for yet another Fallout 4 settlement build. This time we're at Egret Tours Marina, so without further ado, let's get right into it. So yeah, I actually acquired this settlement after defeating the Institute with the Minuteman, because I thought it was one of the settlements you would get as a Radiant quest for the Resettle the Refugees thing, you know, to resettle Institute survivors, but it's not, due to the whole side quest involving Phyllis Daly, which I'll get into a little bit on that later. But anyways, so yeah, as you can see, I've fortified this entryway with, you know, a bunch of turrets, this nice little friendly Minuteman bunker here with the sign on it from Griffith Signs and Posters. Got 2 guard dogs here, 2 gorillas wandering around. And so let's go check out this bunker first. This is essentially more or less identical to the bunkers I have at Sanctuary Hills. So it's got some Minutemen bunks here with their lockers, desk with the radio for contacting the castle. This radio, I believe, is tuned to Radio Freedom. Yeah, it is. Because I don't have my Pip-Boy on, so it doesn't play anything. So yeah, I've got some decor. Minuteman guard who patrols between these 3 guard mats, keeping an eye out on anybody who might be attacking from these other sides here. Got a nice little bathroom area with a toilet and shower and sink with a water fountain. Trash can, you know, keep the place tidy. And then over here, we've got 2 Minutemen artillery emplacements to help, you know, provide fire support in the surrounding area. And then over here we've got another turret tower to help defend this, where this other enemy spawn point is, like right over in this area, along with these, you know, heavy laser turrets on the side of this building. And continuing around the perimeter of the settlement, yeah, I completely replaced all the original broken and boarded up buildings with like all new construction. Tried to match the style and look as closely as, and general footprint as closely as possible. It was tough, but I think I did a good job. But anyways, yeah, I put this turret tower over here. It's mainly just for decoration and to boost the settlement defense rating. It would be a place where you'd think that they'd have a defensive turret, because it has a good coverage of, you know, any enemies that might be across the river or approaching from this mirelurk infested swamp over there. And then heading down, got some defenses on the pier. I used console commands to raise this ship that was sunk here in this dock and refloat it. So Minutemen, yeah, fixed up this ship for use as a river patrol boat and added some weapons to it and all that. And I put these, you know, put some lighting in along this pier and added some additional cargo crates and whatnot. And on the central pier here, I added some fish drying racks because, you know, I figured they'd be doing some fishing and stuff. Added some more lights. And then I converted this little red rocket, like, fueling station into a clinic. And here's our responder medic.
I can patch you up if you need it. For a small fee, of course. Not today. Very well.
But yeah, you see we've got pretty good stock of medical supplies, gurney, and all that. And this here, I basically scrapped the original structure piece by piece and replaced it piece by piece with parts from the Barn Additions mod that matched up. So essentially completely refurbished this boathouse here, which is now our main power plant. And we've got a chemistry station here. Also a set of weights for anybody who wants to, you know, buff themselves up or whatever, get some exercise. I got a scavenging station here. So one of the roving guards, and I'm put that in quotes, is actually a scavenger. And then upstairs, what I did was I used console commands to move the boat that was hanging into the pier over there, which I'll show you in a minute. And then I added in these like divider walls and and floors, and converted this into an apartment for 4 people. I mean, it's not the fanciest of digs, but it's pretty nice for post-apocalypse. Got 2, you know, tables for them to sit and eat at, fridge. This is pretty much all original here, including the safe, but this is supposed to be like, you know, additional storage room for the people who live here. And then they've got their own little bathroom up here. And then the laundry over here, I just added these into this little storage space. So not too bad at digs for, you know, some people. And then I put all my farms over here. I got 12 potatoes, 12 mute fruit, or 12 corn, and 6 mute fruit. And there's the boat that was hanging in the boat shed originally. This is our water purification plant right here. Just figured I'd set it right here in this dock here. And then I fixed up this shed. Yeah, there's a bug with this settlement, because I've seen a couple other people's videos where for some reason your provision would just like get stuck up on the top of the roof of this pier shack and then not go anywhere. But as I was saying, I fixed this up, replaced the broken glass in the windows, added some, you know, decorations, and converted this pier shed into the general merchants store. Added this armor workbench here. It's a general merchant.
Realize how much you did for us.
Yeah, I even got some of his wares on display in the shelf. These shelves are all original for the most part. Again, added some additional wares for sale here. Boat was originally here, and so is all this stuff. And then over here, these 2 crates are original, but I added some additional crates and barrels and stuff. And then added this turret tower, again, mostly for decoration, but also to raise the overall settlement defense. Because again, this would be a logical place to have a defensive turret tower.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
And now, to get into this whole mess here, because this took a while for me to figure out, but man, was it worthwhile. Like, this structure here was originally 2 like solid boarded up building pieces, which I scrapped and then replaced with this actual 2x2 building. And this is our weapons shop, and there's a weapon seller. Got plenty of ammo and guns and heavy weapons for sale, and this is where I put the weapons workbench. This is not the original weapons workbench that was with this settlement, because that one was the other type of weapon workbench, and I don't like that style because it takes up more space, so I just scrapped it and built this one. Yeah, I got some more weapons for sale over here. And then upstairs got his apartment, got washer and dryer, fridge in the corner, got his bed, little table we can sit and eat at, dresser, and got his own bathroom with a fairly fancy shower actually, clothes hamper, and what have you. And then right next door, again, I kind of had to rebuild this based on what the original single units boarded up storefront looked like. But this is the clothing shop right here, and here's our clothing merchant with some clothes on display.
Got a dangerous look about you.
And you know, some
Okay, yeah, for
signage
me.
and whatnot. And upstairs is her little apartment. Got a washer and dryer, armchair, bed,
All the soda
dresser,
you can drink.
and a really tiny half bathroom because she doesn't have her own shower, but she does have sink and, you know, toilet and stuff. So not the fanciest place, but, you know, decent. And this one here this was a real bear. It took me like 3 tries to get this one right, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. But I essentially completely rebuilt and fixed it up, and also converted this. Again, was a boarded up like half a storefront into like an extension for the original large broken brick building, which is also a single piece. So we've got this corner entrance here. Yes, is now McAnally's Irish Pub, and we've got this side entrance over here along, I guess, sort of the main street. Also fix up most of the broken sidewalk, so no longer any gaping holes. But in here we've got our soda machine operator, our barkeep, menu. I actually used console commands to save the original paintings that were on the wall. And I also used console commands to add this like wall section here so it's close to the
So damned hungry.
workshop,
Maybe
because
I'll
the
get
original
another
place had like a wall that went along here and stairs, but none of the stairs I had matched, so I kind of had to, you know, make some compromises. But yeah, we've got a nice restaurant down here. Got a cook stove, some arcade machines, added some decorations and stuff, plenty of seating, and
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me, kid.
yeah, but if you're wondering why Phyllis Daly is here when I have settlers, the only way she'll disappear from the settlement is if you actually build a recruitment beacon in the settlement. So what I did instead was I built a recruitment beacon at the Fairline Hill settlement, which one of my mods adds as a settlement location, and recruited the settlers there and just moved them over here until I had a population of 14, which is about as many people as I can squeeze in this settlement without getting too crowded. But yeah, due to the fact that this floor here, the ground starts rising up through it, I just decided to wall it off and turn it into a public restroom. So aside from the dirt on the floor, it's a pretty nice public restroom, I think.
Hey,
And then up here we've got our living area. So we've got washer and dryers, you know, 2 each in the hallway here for use of the basically just more or less public washing, you know, laundry. And then we've got Phyllis's apartment here with her terminal and safe still in place and desk.
This soda's better than new.
Added a refrigerator,
You'll
some
see.
decorations, some dressers, 2 beds here, and a little, like, you know, living room area in the corner of the apartment here. And then the largest apartment in this building, again, has a little living room area, little dining area with a refrigerator, 2 beds, and 2 dressers for the people who live here. And then this is the smallest apartment in the in this building. Got a little living room area here, 2 beds, 2 dressers, and that's about it. And then here is a shared bathroom for all the residents of this building. But pretty nice bathroom. So yeah, that is pretty much the entirety of the Egret Tours Marina settlement build. I hope you guys like it, and until next time, this is DJ Bonebreaker signing off.